Hi there, I'm Jasmine from California, and I'm excited to show you around my home away from home, Williams College.
And I'm Harlan from Illinois, and we hope to give you a sense of our campus tucked away here in the beautiful Purple Valley of Western Massachusetts. For some context, we're an hour away from Albany, the capital of New York, and about 3 hours from Boston and New York City.
Hi everyone, my name's Uchechi. I'm from Florida and originally from Nigeria. We'll mostly be highlighting our favorite spots on campus and how we keep busy. We don't want to keep you in front of a screen for too long, so let's get going. We'll start here. This is Weston Hall, and it's the home of admission and student financial services. On campus, your tour would leave here with a friendly tour guide, like me.
We're right across the street now from Weston Hall at the 62 Center for Theater and Dance. Inside, there are 3 theaters, dance studios, a costume shop, and every year there are approximately 70 professional and departmental theater, dance, and music shows. You definitely don't need to be a theater major to get involved. In fact, the 62 Center is also home to the oldest student-run theater company in the US, Cap and Bells.
Right in the middle of campus is the President's House, and it's where President Maud Mandel and her family live. It's pretty gorgeous. She's really approachable and opens her doors often for events with students, faculty, and staff. She's also known to give out great candy on Halloween.
I am in Hollander Hall and across the quad is Shapiro. Inside are classrooms, study spaces, and faculty offices. One reason so many students look at Williams is because they are excited by the possibility of deep discussions with our great professors and small classes. I took a tutorial, which is one of the smallest style of classes we have here at Williams, with only 2 students and a professor. The course focused heavily on East Asian motherhood and American contemporary literature, and I absolutely enjoyed that class.
Sawyer Library is an incredible building. It was designed with a real focus on what students need, so there are different kinds of spaces for getting work done and collaborating. There are beanbags, reserved personal study nooks, quiet rooms. You can even eat in here. It's definitely a busy place. There's also a virtual reality room, 3D printing room, music production rooms. I could go on and on. Needless to say, a lot happens in Sawyer, and it's a favorite on campus for many students.
Now we're at the Paresky Center, and it's the hub of campus. This is where we catch up with each other to eat, study in front of the huge fireplace, pick up packages from the mailroom. I love coming here at night and grabbing food from the snack bar, or SNAR as we call it, which is the dining option that is open until 1 in the morning every night and is perfect for all your late night cravings. And while I'm on the topic of dining, I should mention that there are kosher, halal, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, and lactose-free options. There's also an emphasis on environmental sustainability, so dining works closely with our environmental center. On the 2nd floor, you'll find more room to study, along with a lot of offices and spaces for staff who support student life, like the chaplains and the Center for Academic Resources, and also student offices, like our newspaper, the Williams Record.
Chapin Hall is one of our main gathering spaces for large lectures and music performances. We've been lucky to host incredible speakers like lawyer and social justice activist Brian Stevenson, alum, composer, and songwriter Stephen Sondheim, and the founder of the Me Too movement, Tarana Burke. In this beautiful space, I have also had the privilege of participating in the Berkshire Symphony as a violinist.
The Environmental Center is one of the few living buildings in the US, which means that it's a net zero energy building and harvests and treats its own water. It's open 24/7 to students and has study spaces, a beautiful kitchen, and a garden. The building is home to the Environmental Studies and Coastal and Ocean Studies departments, as well as the Zilkha Center for Environmental Initiatives. The Environmental Studies Department was founded in 1967, making it one of the oldest environmental programs at a liberal arts college.
The Science Center, home to our other main library, SCOW, has state-of-the-art facilities that prepare students to solve the most urgent and complex global problems. Wackenheim and Hopper, the 2 newest additions to our Science Center, include shared equipment spaces that are rare at liberal arts colleges, including a microscopy suite with optical, confocal, and electron microscopes, as well as a large machine shop and makerspace where skilled professionals and students work side by side. 2 GIS-capable computer labs and paleontology and mineralogy collections are just a few other highlights of the new Science Center.
Our Williams College Museum of Art has one of the premier college art collections in the country and serves as a great teaching resource for our academic departments. The museum launched the WALLS program back in 2014, a popular art loan program that allows students to take home one of 120 works of art to hang on our dorm room walls. We are also in the middle of building a new home for WICMA, 1 block from campus, that will offer much more gallery space for showing more of the 15,000 works in the museum's collection, as well as facilities for easy access to collections for students and faculty.
Inside Goodrich, which is a former chapel, we have a student-run cafe, lounge area, performance space, and a dance studio. The coffee bar is a great example of student leadership, as it is the only entirely student-run business on campus, and we've got some killer baristas.
First-year students at Williams can live here on Frosh Quad, which is made up of Williams and Sage dorms, or in Mission, which we'll also show you. Freshmen at Williams are put into groups that we call entries. Entries are thoughtfully designed microcosms of the Williams community, about 30 to 40 students living together with a few JAs, or junior advisors, who serve as upper-class mentors instead of disciplinary RAs. When I was a frosh, my friends and I would often sit on the quad and enjoy the sunshine in the spring.
Mission is another dorm on campus where freshmen are housed, and it comprises a lot of single rooms. On the garden level is Mission Dining, which is actually open to all students on campus. Some of my favorite Mission memories involve some Purple Cow ice cream, a group of my friends, and of course, my favorite shows.
The Davis Center, or the DC, has a long history at Williams, but we just finished a major renovation and expansion. It's a huge dedicated space that symbolizes the college's commitment to and progress toward a fully inclusive community. As a hub of programs and spaces supporting historically underrepresented communities within the Williams family, the DC advances broad campus engagement with complex issues of identity, history, and cultures as they affect intellectual, creative, and social life. It's great to have this additional space to connect, cook a group meal, watch a movie, or plan for and host special events.
This is the Weston Athletic Complex. Our athletic facilities are spread out all over campus, but Weston is a particularly beautiful spot that overlooks the Berkshire Mountains. Many varsity, intramural, and club teams practice and compete in this complex, but we also have a pool, gyms, hockey rink, and tennis courts not too far from here. Williams students can take advantage of so many different facilities on campus to stay active.
And this is Spring Street. It's the heart of Williamstown, and it's right in the middle of campus. It's rare to come here and not see someone you know. You can enjoy food from one of our many restaurants, or a latte at one of our coffee shops, catch a movie, grab a Williams hoodie, or supplies from the bookstore, or get a scoop of our signature ice cream flavor, Purple Cow. My favorite spot is probably Spring Street Market.
We hope you got a sense of what makes this place special to us.
If you have any questions, feel free to head to the Williams Admission website for more information about academic programs, traditions, and application details. You can also sign up for an information session online and follow us on Instagram.
The Connect and Visit tab has options so you can reach out to current students and admissions and aid staff too.
Thanks for spending some time with us.